The Pokemon world is full of many different species of Pokemon. Some are fast, some are cute, some are strong. But can they beat Goku though? Today, we will be answering that question as I have found 5, well actually more than 5 Pokemon that I think could beat Goku from the Dragon Ball series. Son Goku is the main protagonist of the Dragon Ball series. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, all that. And many of the Dragon Ball fandom claim that he is the strongest anime character of all time. Whenever you mention a different character from a different anime in a conversation with a Dragon Ball fan, they always reply with, can they beat Goku though? So I'm here today to present 5 Pokemon that can indeed defeat the one and only Saiyan Son Goku. Son Goku is a very powerful character that has many attacks and very few weaknesses, so it was quite difficult coming up with a few Pokemon that could actually defeat Goku. But one thing I thought of straight away was different strategies. I first started looking at Fear, the Rattata strategy, where Rattata will hold a Focus Sash, be level 1, and use Endeavor as soon as it gets hit and lives on its Focus Sash, bringing the opponent's HP down to 1 as well, and then use Quick Attack to defeat that Pokemon. But the problem with the Fear strategy against Goku is that Goku may outspeed a Quick Attack. Even though it has priority, Goku would most likely be much faster and his attacks might have more priority. So I don't think Fear strategy would work. Instead, I thought of a Destiny Bond strategy, which is why the first Pokemon on this list is Mega Bayonet. Not only does it has a Destiny Bond, which makes the opponent also faints, or in this case dies, as soon as it gets knocked out, but it also has the ability Prankster, which makes all non-damaging moves have priority. And in this case, I feel like Prankster would move much faster than Goku, and straight away Mega Bayonet would Mega Evolve, use the move Destiny Bond before getting hit by, let's say, a Kamehameha wave. The Bayonet would 100% die to that Kamehameha wave, but because they got the Destiny Bond off, Goku would perish as well, which is gonna make the fight a tie, but he still brought down Goku, so I believe that this counts as one Pokemon that could defeat Goku. Now, just 4 more. So when I was researching for this video, I looked at Goku's weaknesses. I searched up what type of weaknesses he has, what type of fear he has, and the only things I could really find is that he is overconfident and wants a good fight, meaning that he would probably not fight if it's not going to be a good fight. And secondly, what the next pick is about, needles. Goku apparently has a fear of needles, and when I think of needle Pokemon, there are many that Pokemon that resemble or has needles, as well as learn moves such as Twin Needle or Pin Missile. But there's one Pokemon that stands out in particular that I feel like could destroy Goku, and that is Weedle. So you might be thinking, how could this weak bug that isn't even evolved can defeat Goku? Well, firstly, Weedle would not have a good fight with Goku, which is, like I said, one of Goku's weaknesses, where he doesn't try unless it is a good fight. So that's already one thing. And secondly, Weedle, Needle, you just need to swap some letters and Weedle can just turn into Needle. Weedle is basically a needle. It has a pointy spike on his head that can poison, and it would definitely terrify the crap out of Goku. Goku would not even be able to fight it, so if he's not able to fly away, Weedle would just go, maybe stab him a couple of times, and Goku would ultimately perish to either poison or just the horror of getting stabbed by a Weedle. So yes, one of the greatest protagonists, well, not really greatest, but one of the strongest anime protagonists of all time. I believe he would lose to one of the weakest Pokemon of all time, being Weedle. The small bug poison type Weedle that isn't even evolved, I 100% believe could defeat Goku in a 1v1 fight. The next Pokemon, I try to think a bit outside the box. Well, my friend did. I got this idea from my friend because I was a bit stuck after Weedle and Mega Bandit, so I asked him for some advice, and he told me Snorlax would defeat Goku in an eating contest, and I thought that was a good idea because technically Snorlax would still beat Goku, not in a fight but in a different type of battle. But I didn't think Snorlax would have been the right choice for that. Instead, I opted to pick the only legendary Pokemon on this list. I mean, some people would consider it a legendary, some people would not, but I consider them legendaries. And that is the Ultra Beast Guzzlord. So why I picked Guzzlord over Snorlax to beat Goku in a food eating contest is because Guzzlord is literally a black hole. It won't stop eating. It can never be full, and I bet it can eat way more. Maybe not as fast, but could definitely eat way more than Goku can. Would definitely last longer in a food eating contest, and ultimately defeat Goku. I mean, it's not defeating Goku in a fight, and I feel like they would still have a pretty decent fight if Goku doesn't try his full potential. Maybe if Goku's in his base form or something, would actually have a decent fight with a Guzzlord. But in a food eating contest, Goku has no chance. The next Pokemon, well, Pokemons, for number 4 is actually a tie of 4 Pokemon. Toxapex, Ferrothorn, Pincurchin, and Overqwil. All for the same reason as Weedle, but they won't probably beat Goku as fast as Weedle because we all know Weedle can destroy Goku and probably destroy 10 Gokus. But these 4 Pokemon also stand a good chance, as like I mentioned before, Goku has a big fear of needles. And just look at these Pokemon. Let's take Ferrothorn for example. Iron Barb's Ferrothorn with Rocky Helmet would definitely scare off Goku. Goku wouldn't even fight it. As soon as Goku throws a punch at Ferrothorn, he would definitely die of fear. And Ferrothorn could just send out spikes as well. Yeah, needles galore. Goku isn't surviving. And then let's take another one for example, Pincurchin. Pincurchin is another spiky boy. He can easily strike fear into Goku with the amount of pins it has on him. There's no way Goku can just survive that. And then we have Toxapex, and we all know why Toxapex is one annoying spiny Pokemon. It has a bunch of pins around it, and it can just defend itself, and Goku wouldn't even be able to attack it. Considering the amount of pins that surrounds it, Goku would probably die of fear. But even if Goku made up the courage to go fight it, he would definitely die from the pins on Toxapex. And for those Smogon players out there, you know how annoying Toxapex is to fight. And I was a former Smogon player before I swapped to BGC, and I remember Toxapex being one hell of annoying spiky Pokemon to fight against. And lastly, Overqwil, a new addition into the Pokemon world from Legends Arceus. It is another spiny boy with a lot of needles on it. Like you thought regular Goldfish had a bunch of needles on it, a bunch of spikes. Now look at Overqwil. There's so much pins on it that Goku would definitely have be traumatized by just seeing Overqwil, and the size of the spikes as well. Goku would not stand a chance. However, there is one last Pokemon that could probably defeat Goku with much less effort than all the previous Pokemon mentioned, and it's definitely the strongest out of the bunch that I have picked out. It's not even a legendary or a mythical, but it would definitely destroy Goku in a one-on-one fight. And before we get into that Pokemon, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this video, as it does help out a lot, and a lot of effort and research went into these videos. I had like a full team of experts and researchers researching into what can defeat Goku other than Superman. And about time that this video got released, because I've been working on these videos for years, and I finally found enough Pokemon that could defeat the one and only Son Goku, answering all Dragon Ball fans to the important question that has been unanswered for quite some time of, can they beat Goku though? Now for the Pokemon you're waiting for, the final Pokemon on this list that I believe could defeat Goku in a fight. Well, not even believe, I know it could defeat Goku in a fight, as it can even defeat the strongest Dragon Ball character of all time. And who is the strongest Dragon Ball character of all time that have lost to this Pokemon before? Could it be Vegeta? No, this character is stronger than Vegeta. Could it be Zeno? Nope, this character is stronger than Zeno. Is it Frieza? No, not even close. Could it be Goku? Well, no, because Goku would definitely lose to this Pokemon and this character. Well, the strongest character of all time from the Dragon Ball universe that has lost to this Pokemon is Yamcha. Yamcha is by far the strongest Dragon Ball character of all time. Strongest Z fighter, could destroy everyone in the tournament of power or whatever it's called, and could definitely defeat Goku. And the strongest Pokemon of all time that defeated Yamcha is Magikarp. And if Magikarp can defeat Yamcha, Magikarp can defeat Goku. And that's all I really need to say. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you next week for a more serious video. Goodbye.